Hello class and welcome. In today's lesson we will continue with the balance sheet. Pause the video whenever needed. For this lesson you will need your textbook and your cash book. Topic quiz. Take a minute or two to answer the following on a separate paper or page in your exercise book. Try not to cheat. Question 1. What are the two sections in the balance sheet? Question 2. Give one example of the following: long-term liabilities, current liabilities, fixed assets, investments, and current assets. Pause the video now. Topic quiz answers. Question 1. What are the two sections of the balance sheet? Capital employed and employment of capital. Question 2, you have to give one example of the following: long-term liabilities are loans, current liabilities, creditors, fixed assets, any one of the following: land and buildings, vehicles or equipment, investments, fixed deposits, and lastly, current assets, any one of the following: stock, debtors, bank, cash, petty cash or cash float. Let us now mark the homework of the previous lesson. Exercise 7.1, page 95, part 2. The balance sheet of Try and Succeed Traders as at 31 December 2016. In the first section, Capital Employed, we start with a calculation for owner's equity, which is capital plus net profit minus drawings. And this will give you the total for owner's equity. Then we get the total of the long-term liabilities, which are all the loans, in this case just one. To get to the total of the capital employed section, we add owner's equity and long-term liabilities. Moving on to the employment of capital section, we start with the total of fixed assets. By adding up all the fixed assets, we get the sum. In this exercise, there was no fixed deposit account, so investments are 0. So next up, we'll look at working capital. For working capital, we start by getting the total for current assets and also the total for current liabilities, which in this case was just creditors. Then we find the difference between our current assets and our current liabilities, and this gives us the answer of working capital. Then to get to the total of the employment of capital section, we add the fixed assets, the investments and the working capital totals, and this will give us the same total as the capital employed. Remember, amounts subtracted in the balance sheet, just like in the income statement, are shown in brackets. Capital employed must always be equal to the employment of capital in the business. Homework for your next lesson. Exercise 7.2, page 96. Number 2. In your cash book, next to the income statement, the net profit is 20,840. Remember, the two sections totals must always be equal. Your homework must be complete for the next lesson. Stay safe and good luck.